Hey, thanks for visiting my channel. Eyes here because now I scan. This is where I share with you my experience, thoughts, and feedback on tech items that I use or pique my interest. For today, it's going to be my feedback video for the SecretLab 2018 Omega chair. So I've been using the Omega 2018 chair for a couple of weeks now, and today I'm going to share with you some thoughts that I have on price, assembly, which includes material and functionality, comfort, and also my feedback or recommendation along with the customer support experience that I had when I raised a query. I'm starting off with price. Why? Because as early as now, I want you guys to know that for me, I don't consider this as a budget purchase. This retails at around 440 US dollars, or here in Singapore, it's actually 620 Singapore dollars. So I'll pause a bit to let that sink in. I consider this as one of the premium chairs out in the market. What I would recommend though is if you're considering this chair is to go to the shop. If you have a shop near you, sit on it, feel it, and try to run your hands through the material so that at least you know what you're actually purchasing. On assembly, first and foremost, the box is big. So if you're planning to purchase it and bring it home, make sure that you have someone with you or just ask the retailer if they can deliver it. Now for putting it together, you can definitely do it on your own, which is good because the tools that they provide on the box are sufficient. If you have someone with you, would be better. Now, some retailers do offer a handyman, so check with them if you want them to build the chair for you. But I would recommend try building it on your own because it's also an experience. Now, what I do like is the premium feel when you start unboxing it. How everything is packed and wrapped in styrofoam or foaming. That I very much appreciate because for me at least, when I start unboxing the Omega 2018, I already felt that I'm getting my money's worth. For materials and functionality, I'm going to briefly run through what I've listed here. I'll definitely link the website below so that you can have a read. So let's start off with whatever you can feel when you're sitting down the chair. So everything is wrapped in PU leather, and the foam that you're sitting on is a high density cold cured single piece foam. They are using a class 4 hydraulic gas piston. Their base is reinforced aluminum and the whole frame is made of steel. Now, apart from the basic functions of an office chair, I've listed down here some key points that I think is worth noting. The recline and tilt is 85 to 165 degrees. Their armrest is a 4-directional armrest. It moves forward, backward, left, and right, certain amount. And it's worth noting that they do have other variants of this chair. They do have a Titan, which is for bigger people, and a Throne, which is for the petite people. Now, the Omega 2018 chair is recommended for 160 to 180 centimeter and weighing around 50 to 80 kilograms. For comfort, given that it's very subjective, I'm just going to share with you guys a few points that I listed here. I like the firmness of the foam because it reminds me of my old Recaro bucket seat but with more cushioning. It also doesn't heat up compared to my previous leather chair that makes me stand like every 30 minutes or an hour, because living in a tropical country, if you're using a leather chair, it's definitely going to make your body sweat. I also find myself very comfortable on the chair because I listen to a lot of music and I just realized that I'm like going through different albums already, And when I'm reclined on that chair and then just putting on my headphones, it's definitely something to experience. And furthermore, I don't feel that I'm gonna fall, because there are office chairs that make you feel that you're going to fall back and need to hold on. But this one feels solid, feels solid. For the main part of this video, which is feedback, I'm not going to read all that I've listed here, but I'll definitely put it on the description below. I'll just give you the top 3 positive and top 3 negatives that I have. For positive, clear warnings and instructions. When you do the unboxing, even on the box, you'll actually have warnings of what not to do. And on the instructions and also some leaflets you'll have inside the box, it's clearly stated there. So I do appreciate that. Second one is the wheels. Given that they're wrapped in PU leather, they actually prevent the wheel from scratching your floor. I mean, as long as your floor is clean, then you shouldn't have any issue with the wheels. They're quiet, they're very quiet, and they're not hard to push around. So even when I'm sitting on the chair, it doesn't squeak or anything. So I like that part. Lastly, for positive, we have the fit. I like that it hugs you. It's a snug fit, but it's not restricting. So I'll put it that way. So I like the fit of the chair. Now on to the negative ones. The first and foremost is the screw holes on the backrest are not sawn. They're just like cut out circles. It would have been better if they stitched it, because gets in the way when you're trying to fix the backrest on the recliner arm. The second one is they provide you a tool which has the Phillips screw and then the Allen head. So I would like the Allen head to be longer, because the Phillips screw is actually sharp. So when you're tightening the Allen screws for the backrest, there is a big chance that you'll scratch the PU leather. So you have to be very careful if you're assembling yours. Lastly is the lumbar pillow. Now I do appreciate the lumbar pillow. It really feels good, especially its memory foam. But given that it has no fixture to the backrest, there are a lot of times, or I'll put it as often, that I would sit on the pillow because the pillow falls down. So I would have to hold the pillow before I sit down. So if they could probably find a clip or a fixture on the backrest, then it would be better, right? So I did mention to you guys that I raised a question to SecretLab's customer support, and this is with the rocking motion that I felt even when the locking pin is actually secured. Now they mentioned to me that the grooves on the tilting mechanism is bigger than the locking pin, so that at least when we're trying to lock it as consumers, when we're using it and trying to lock the pin in place, we don't damage the teeth of the gears. So that's why you'll feel that even if it's locked, you do feel a certain motion of back and forth, but it's not a big issue. It's just I didn't know whether I built it correctly, so I asked them. And I'd like to say that they did reply quickly, like in 1 business day, so that's good for me. Alright, so we are now at the end of the video. Thanks again, guys. If you like the video, thumbs up and hit on the subscribe button so that you'll get notified when I post a new video. If you didn't like it, thumbs down. Any comments, just leave it on the comment section, and don't forget to read the description if you want the full detail of what I've talked about here. Alright guys, thank you, and let's all remember that we're all here to learn.